So here we have the moon, and as you can see, it's pretty covered up. There's a big halo around it. You can see all the light coming off around it, and a massive halo. And the reason being is there's just been 2 planes that have passed, and I cannot film it due to the light hitting on the actual sensor. That's affecting the sensor of the camera, and it bugs it all up. So here we have the moon in a halo, but we're also going to go to Saturn, which is literally right above the moon, and then we're going to go to Jupiter, which is just a little bit more to its left. Look at that, you can see the halo around the moon. Check it out. 1 second while I just fight with the tripod. There we go. Let's get closer. Let's have a little zoom in. You can see how windy it is as well, and this is why I've not taken out the telescope. It's been a non-stop day as well, to be honest. So hopefully tomorrow, if it's a bit clearer and a bit less windy, I'll actually bring everything out and we can have a good zoom into it, right into the craters. Let's go in even closer. Let's bring it down a bit. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit closer here. And even closer. That's full zoom now. I'm in manual focus as well. And I pre-focused it before, obviously. That's interesting over there. Let me just bring it this way. Right in the middle there, look at the shadow that it's giving off. That we'll check it out when we get the telescope out. Let me just bring it this way, and we'll watch it pass. Apologies, just trying to bring it round. Fighting with the tripod, fighting with the wind. We'll get there. See what I mean? That's just pure wind passing, shaking everything. Look at that, it's looking clear though. And even though they've been trying to cover it all up, I can see it quite clearly, to be honest. Check it out. Wow. bring it this way. I want to see this part. It's a shame it's so windy. Okay, let's do something. Let's bring it more this way again. And we'll watch it pass. I'm just hoping for the wind to hold it still. And it's not. So apologies for the shakes, honestly. I could have hid behind the steps. But I wanted to come here so I can get better the Saturn and Jupiter. It's a shame it's so windy. Just want to see if I can get this part here without the shakes. Maybe not. So there's the moon. Still need to take some pictures of it as well. And now let's go to Saturn. And then we're going to go to Jupiter. Look at the halo around that. Let me just fight with the tripod again. I'm zooming too out, I don't need to. Should be close. Let me see. The thing is, with the reflection of the moon, it's hard to find it with the camera. 1 second. Bear with me. There it is. Right, it was the lens flare going right onto Saturn, and that's why I couldn't see it. There she is. Let me just raise it so we can get closer. One second. I'll bring it down a bit. That's full zoom. There we have Saturn. Really see the ring around it. Let me just zoom out. Drop it a bit. Not so much. Try and put it. 1 second. Ah. Apologies. Yeah, you see what I mean? It is difficult, trust me. Never mind, let's go to it again. Here we go. That should be better now. There we are. Sorry about that. There we go, full zoom. Saturn passing. Now we're just praying for the winds to hold. I don't think I'll be able to take many great pictures of Saturn with this at the moment. Not with the shakes anyway, and the wind. So there's Saturn. Just above the moon. I'm going to show you. See? Now let's go to Jupiter. First of all, I'm just going to show you where the moon is. Let's take it this way. And let's go up to Jupiter and its moons. Just drop this a bit. There you can see the moon. Let's zoom in, there's one in front and 3 just behind it. zoom right in now. As soon as the moon comes along, there it is. You can see how bright it is. You can't even see the bands around Jupiter, and they've got the ISO low. You can still see the moon. Zoom out again. Let me just bring this down a bit. So there we have the moon under a massive halo, Saturn and Jupiter with its moons. Peace, love and light.